But okay, that can lead us into another um daily battle. I I feel like a lot of men feel like they don't have nobody that's really close to them. You know what I'm saying? So that they can't even open up to them because they feel like, they may judge them. I mean, like, yeah, kind of going back to the first point, but like they may feel like they really don't have nobody in this world. I know this is something I struggle with a lot,
For
especially when I
sure.
was in college. Being away, I felt like alone basically, but
Mhm.
not alone in the sense of like depressed. I just felt like alone at like I'm embarking on this journey by myself. So I gotta take all this shit in by myself. Even though I really do, and I did have people in my circle I could have talked to, but I just
So then,
decided
why do we feel like that? Like, what causes us to feel like that?
I don't know. My sister and my mom always ask me that, and honestly, I never.
Like, what creates that disconnect?
I feel like it could for me. I feel like it could be a mixture of things. For one, I feel like it can be uh creating like a chip on your shoulder so you can go even harder.
Hmm.
Like an imaginary chip in your shoulder. I
Yeah,
feel like that's something I may have did while
for sure.
I was doing it. I'm like, ain't nobody got me. I'm the only person got me. I gotta
Yeah,
keep going,
yeah.
even though that shit was false. Like Odelia used to call me out on that shit too. So yeah, I feel like a lot of men struggle with just like really knowing who who's really in a circle, bro. Even though they may actually have genuine people in a circle.
I'll be honest, bro. One of the things that I've noticed about the friendships or relationships I've decided to embark on throughout my life, there hasn't really been evidence of a. I mean, of course, there's been, but it's not like, you know, so prevalent of people that are bent on understanding you and looking at you from a separate person point of view and saying, this person has a whole entire fucking life I have no clue about. So who am I to judge them for anything? Maybe they're with me 10 minutes out of the how many minutes there other places, you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
And a lot of people are just very which I don't blame them. You're a fucking human. Very self-focused, and you can see that in conversations like that. And honestly, that has caused me to not really, bro. I used to want somebody to give a fuck, bro. That was one of the biggest things that I wanted. I wanted somebody to give a fuck. But then I thought about it. Damn, you don't even give a fuck.
Mm.
So get what? I started giving a fuck. Do I think about other people giving a fuck at this point? No, I don't. But when it comes to other people, I just realized some realities that, like, bro, even if the worst shit in my life was going on, bro, and I go to somebody and I say, "Hey, this is going on. I don't know what to do." What the fuck is really gonna happen? Like, what solutions come from that?
Nothing really.
Then what the fuck am I doing it for? Like, what's the point?
I guess just I guess it may be human nature to want to feel like connected with somebody else, or just uh, not necessarily understood. I guess understood. I guess maybe just be human nature.
But it's like a dead mission with 99% of the world.
Yeah.
Like, I've really, people don't really give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about you in relation to them. So if it's like some shit that's just you or going on with you or happening to or for you, that level of feeling isn't going to be the same. And that's why you cherish genuine friends a lot more, because you see it in their face or see it in their actions. When you get an accomplishment, they're more excited than yo ass. When
Yeah.
something goes wrong, they're more mad than your ass. You cherish those a lot more, but those are so hard to come across and especially rely on to keep your transparency safe. I've never even thought about that. Keeping your transparency safe.